Good evening. Kathy Burris here, showing up live tonight on a Sunday night. I'm showing up on August 20th, and I'm using that date to let you know that this is when we're starting our next Capture the Still group. Now, some of you don't know what Capture the Still is, so I'm here to tell you what 7 benefits. Actually, I've got this list of a whole bunch more, but what the top benefits are of capturing the still. Now, one of them, and I've just done this in the last 5 days with a group of women who were taking part in the SNAP experience. I'll tell you more about that, but the first step in SNAP is to stop. Stop, notice, ask, pivot. That's the SNAP. And we're using the SNAP framework to help capture the still. So one of the top benefits of capturing the still is to stop. Stop. Just stop for a while. And what's amazing is you don't realize how much you're going. One of the gals in the last 5 days as we were doing the SNAP process, she said, I didn't realize how busy I was. I didn't realize how much I had going on until I tried to stop and intentionally give myself time to just be, just listen, just be still, and catch my breath a little bit and recognize what's really going on. So one of the benefits of capturing the still is that you stop. Now, our Capture the Still group starts today, but our first meeting is actually tomorrow. So the only assignment you would have for today is just to practice stopping. Give yourself a few minutes yet this evening to just stop and listen to your day, to your life for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, that's it. Just be still and listen and see what you notice, which is kind of the second benefit. The second benefit is we run through our days. We run through all these things because we're busy and we don't really even know how busy we are. I mean, I'm not even all that busy yet since I took some time off and I haven't fully engaged in everything that I was doing before, but I'm still busy enough and I can keep myself busy with busy work enough that sometimes I don't pay attention to what's really going on around me. And not just what's going on, but reflect on how it's impacting me. And not just how it's impacting me, but how I'm responding to that. Does that make sense? So the second benefit is to after we've stopped, to notice, to just pay attention. Pay attention. Now, the beauty of that is, and this leads us to the third benefit that I can think of right away, is that when we stop and pay attention, we notice what's going on and how it's impacting us and how we respond to it. We begin to notice, one, where God is showing up. So that's the third benefit. We see that God is actually showing up, that he may be showing up different than we expected, bigger than we've ever needed him to be usually, or sometimes really simply like the sun's getting ready to go down out my office window. I love sitting here and watching the sunsets, or going outside and watching the sunsets, because it's a simple way of the Lord saying every day, I'm with you, and I've given you this color, I've given you this beauty, I've given you this sunset to remind you you've gone through another day and another new place. And so there's this third benefit of you begin to notice where God is showing up. Now, sometimes there's a struggle with that, because sometimes things have happened in our lives and we're not so happy with God. We think he should behave differently than he does. That's another matter, but it's something that we can wrestle with, something we can deal with when we stop and pay attention and we see where he is. Okay, so that's a third benefit. Fourth benefit is we begin to see where we are showing up. where we have been the exact right person at the right place at the right time with the right stuff for the right people for the right reasons. You know, there's those times where we kind of know that who we are and what we love to do and what we were made to do was helpful, but we don't really see how we showed up and how we made a difference. And I hear girlfriends say all the time, I really want to make a difference in my life. Yeah, me too. So the thing about Capture the Still is 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes it's really all you need. Now you may end up taking more, but 10 minutes is long enough to stop and go, oh, now you're not going to necessarily see everything all in one day, all one 10-minute period, but you're over a period of time, which our Capture the Still group is for 30 days. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be 30 days of committing to just 10 minutes. That's it. It's not easy, let me tell you, but 10 minutes of just noticing. So that's benefit number 4. Hi, Cindy. So we've got the benefit of stopping, catching your breath, the benefit of noticing what's really going on, how it impacts you, how how you're responding to it, the benefit of noticing where God's showing up and how we feel about that, the benefit of knowing where we are showing up and how we are being used, how we are making our difference. So another benefit, I'm trying to read my writing here because I jotted some things down fast, is the benefit of being able to capture, and that's where the name comes from, capture the still. Now the still actually has several plays on word here. One is still, the peace, the calm of that happens when we stop and we notice and we breathe and we catch our breath. So there's that. Benefit number, 5? Benefit number 6 is capturing the still, which is a single snapshot of a moving frame. You know how the old videos, the old films used to be that weren't digital, that used to have individual frames, and you put them in a film projector and it would run and you'd see individual pictures, but they'd go fast, and so you'd see it like it was a movie. But if you stop that film and you pick the single image that reminds you of this moment, and maybe you take a picture of it, maybe you put it in your journal, maybe you, whatever you do to capture it, but then that leads us to the next benefit, which is when we've captured that still, not only is it a moment that we listen to, that we learn something from in the moment, but there's also the moment that we tell that story to someone else that needs to hear it, that we share it with someone who can affirm, wow, I love what you saw there, I love what you learned there. So there's that too. I think that's 7. I could go on and on. But one more I want to add is that when you join the Capture the Still group, which I'll put the link below, go to kathyburris.com and click on Join Capture the Still. It's in my tabs. It's on the top header, kathyburris.com. You can click on that. You can still join. We've got 30 days we're going to spend together, but that's the key. The next benefit is the girlfriend accountability. We're not doing it alone. Let me say, we are holding each other accountable to say, I'm going to do this thing. I want to do this. I want to pay attention. I want to notice what's going on with me, around me, with where God is, with what's going on. I want to see what that is. So that's a huge benefit, to be in community with other girlfriends who share a common goal of just being still, capturing that stillness, capturing the single snapshot of a moving frame, which is also called a still. That's the definition of still. And we're with a community of girlfriends. So tomorrow, Monday, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be percolating my cup of tea for the evening or for the afternoon, and you can bring your beverage of choice, and we're just going to sit and chat about what capturing the still really is, how those benefits could really benefit us, and where we're going to go from there. So, interested? I thought so. So go to kathyburris.com, click on Join Capture the Still. It'll give you all the information you need, plus the place to log in or to sign in, and you can be part of this event with us for the next 30 days. We'll hold each other accountable. We'll listen for the things that God's inviting us to this fall, and who knows what difference we'll make in the process, what ripples we'll leave as we do. So, got questions? Please don't hesitate to ask. And no questions dumb. Knowing me, I forgot to tell you something really important, but most of the information should be on the website, and you can get your answers, a lot of your answers there. But if not, private message me, send me an email at kathy@kathyburris.com. I'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, wouldn't you like the benefit of stillness and still this fall? Join me. Talk to you later.